One of the other things we haven't talked about yet, but is also very important, is backup and disaster recovery services. It's something that often gets lost in the shuffle of day-to-day operations, right? That people get very focused on, I need to do this, I need to do that, I need to do what is part of my normal responsibilities every day. And as the days go by and the weeks go by, it's one of those things that gets forgotten about. But it is one of those things that when you need it, you're going to need it. And if you don't validate these things, you could find yourself in a far worse situation where you're trying to figure out problems that could have been resolved prior to the incident that you're trying to solve.
I start to see that most customers don't take the time. They tend to struggle with wanting to put a plan together because it's too much, or it's maybe not a priority at the time, but it will be a priority at some point. And that's the bigger problem, is that customers won't take the seriousness of it until it is a problem, and that's sometimes too late.
A few hours of your time, or a small amount dedicated out of your budget per year for something like this will pay off immensely. Our role and our responsibility is to drive the level of that importance.
It's about building that plan around what are the stages of criticality for getting business back and running. And sometimes that might just be your application service or whatever is front-facing to your customers and their clients to make sure that their business is still functional.
You have the responsibilities laid out so that when you do need it, it works.
We live in a world where we didn't expect to be locked in our homes for months, so to be better prepared is the option.
Don't take the risk, because you can potentially not have the problem, but when you have the problem, then the writing's on the wall.
And it's better not to play with fire.
Yep.